Howdy, what is cracking team? It's Sunday RV. Just finished me workout for the day. Bit of a fucking heel dragger, I'm not gonna lie, but I went there, I got the shit done. It wasn't impressive, it wasn't amazing, but it's done nonetheless. Did me pages on the treadmill, ticked the box, that kind of thing. Anyways, been a little quiet over this weekend. Haven't really been, on social media or really pushing things in that regard. The Mrs. Grandma passed away on Friday evening. It was a little bit unexpected, I suppose. She was pretty old, 90 years old, so good innings, as they say, pretty solid innings, but I guess this did come as a bit of a rapid surprise, I suppose. We weren't really expecting things to happen so suddenly and so soon, but it's a bit of a tough one, so I decided to just take a step back, just be present in the moment with my partner's family, and just sort of take the opportunity to have a reset, have a step back from all this shit. So I've sort of broke my rule of one piece of content every day, but such is life. Anyways, in light of that recent, event, it's sort of re-cemented in my mind that life is finite. We only have so much time here on this planet to spend doing whatever you're doing. We've got a lot going through my head, and I'm sort of struggling to take it and put it out. Lots of emotions over the last couple of days. Lots of poor nights of sleep. Last couple of weeks, honestly, work's been going pretty This sort of happened out of the blue, unexpectedly. And funny, I always press record on these videos with so much on my mind, and then it comes time to actually say it. It's almost like just tip my tongue. Anyways, today's video, I really just wanted to just talk about fucking making the most of life, I suppose. Definitely, again, in light of recent family members passing on, definitely makes me realize that I need to make the most of what time I've been given here on this planet. I feel like for the better half of the last couple years, last couple of years, since high school, I've sort of just been fucking banging about, trying that, did a year of uni, did half a year of uni, and then realized shit's not for me. I was dragging my ass through uni, dude. So I deferred for 2 years. I did not intend on going back. Gave that up. Just did some full-time work, did some travel. I've just been teetering around. It's like the screensaver when in the old fucking TVs. I'm just bouncing around, trying different shit. I drove forklifts for a bit, doing warehousing. Wasted a lot of time during COVID. I honestly, if I could go back there and just fucking belt myself over the back of the head, holy shit. Pretty well one whole year of my life I spent just fucking drinking daily. It was rough, dude. I look back and I'm like, man, the things I could have fucking achieved if I'd just... Anyways. In more recent times, I was a sparky. The tools were fun. It was fun working physically. Like my apprenticeship, I learnt a lot of shit in my apprenticeship. And to be fair, over a lot of the jobs I've had over the years, like they are all chapters in the book, I suppose. Some more productive than others, but every chapter of the past is an essential piece of the block that makes you who you are. And even though some chapters recently in the last 10 years have been pretty fucking bleak and wasteful and counterproductive, still, sometimes you gotta hit rock bottom, I suppose, to fucking build yourself back up and then shoot up the other way. I definitely went through some rock bottom fucking periods during COVID. But even though I'm not on the tools anymore, I still learnt a lot doing a trade, even irrespective of just being an electrician. Just showing up, doing work, applying yourself, attitude, putting your best foot forward. You learn a lot from the blokes you work with. A lot about how you want to live your life and who you want to become and who you don't want to become. There are some stark examples of fucking people you do not want to end up on job sites. I'm not talking any shit. That's one of the reasons why I sort of needed just a break from the tools. As good as the money was, some jobs, some days, it was just soul sucking, man. You wake up dreading to go to work. You spend 45 an hour driving or going by train to the site. Fucking just eye gouging, fucking mentally rotting work for most of the day. Same journey home. Do the same shit the next day. And I could just feel piece by piece, I just felt restricted. I felt like there's so much more I could be doing just with my fucking time, and I felt like I was bound for bigger things. So got to the end of my apprenticeship and I'm like, dude, I need to try something different. I need to pursue another avenue. I was studying my health cert online part-time whilst also finishing my apprenticeship. And that's another thing. It was actually a conversation with another tradie that sort of led me to even pursue that in the first place. He sort of picked up the dots on how much. We were just talking one day. I was giving him advice on nutrition and diet and fucking training and gym. He's like, dude, you seem like you're pretty all over this shit. I used to work with a trader who used to do this shit on weekends, bit extra coin. Like, you should fucking give it a try. Study online. You don't need to do it part-time. Here I am now, over a year later. I'm a fully qualified PT working in a gym, not even touching the tools. So again, all part of the process, but to not go too far off tangent, I needed a break. So finished my cert, finished my apprenticeship, and I decided to give PT a go. And it's good. I love it. I love every day. I look forward going to work. It doesn't pay as well, but I'm working on my terms. I feel like I'm making a difference. I feel like I'm fulfilling somewhat, to some degree, my purpose. And helping other people is a big one. Helping other people really makes you feel fulfilled, at least in my regards. In my case, I feel like I've been put on this earth for some big dude. Even since I was young, just looking up at the sky, my God, the universe, I'm here for something. I'm not just put here to fucking be another cog and float in the same little bubble up until I'm 70 and then retire, and then what? I feel like it is my duty to find out what I'm here to do and fucking do it, man. And I feel like health and fitness is, at least where I'm at right now, is the best sort of avenue that I'm gonna achieve that in. This shit is my passion, man. I have dreams. I have dreams about giving people nutrition advice, dude. Multiple times in the last couple of years, I've dreamed about just telling people about fucking macros and the keto diet and just random shit, man. It's felt like I've sort of been just spinning my wheels, going in circles for a long time, but every year is sort of feels like I'm getting hotter, fucking really slowly, but I'm getting hotter as far as towards where I'm supposed to be going. And now I'm in the midst of being a PT, running my business. Tough times financially. I've had a few rough weeks. Not much is happening. I'm busy, but I'm not. The input I'm putting in is not matching the output I'm getting out. Which, when you first start something, that's to be expected, but it's fucking just burning on my brain, dude. But mark my words, I, Luke Morrison, have been a quitter in the past. I've thrown in the towel on a few occasions. I've really surrendered my principles and my purpose, especially during COVID. I really lost the fucking plot during COVID, man. It was bad. I was drinking every day, and not just a little bit. I was fucking getting plastered pretty well on the daily. I was drinking before I was going to work. I was probably as low as you can get, physically and mentally. Anyways, that's a long story there, but I've turned that shit around. I found the gym. I found fucking proper nutrition. I found health and wellness and turned my shit completely 360. I don't have the most amazing physique. I'm not fucking super jacked. I'm not super lean. I'm not super strong. But compared to where I was a couple years ago, I am legions away. I am a completely different person, mentally and physically, compared to who I was fucking 5 years ago, man. So I guess putting it in that perspective is a bit more reassuring. I've sure still got a long way to go, but when time's getting tough, I guess you got to stop and smell the roses and fucking remember how far you've come and just reassure yourself of how far you are yet to go. I look back on some of the hard times, some of the hard obstacles and challenges in my life that have really knocked me around. Falling out with friends in the past, alcoholism, just all this shit. Injury, fucking my knee up. And at the time, I'm like, why is this happening to me? Why? The mentality, blaming the universe. Why is this shit happening to me? This is so unfair. I look back on those events now and I'm like, dude, hardest things that have happened to me are honestly the best things that have happened to me, because they've forced me to change. They have forced me to grow. And even though sure, if they'd never happened, I could have been doing X, Y, Z. I could have been, my squats could be twice as strong. I probably could have focused as hard in the gym or whatever. Built this resilience, this fortitude within me internally to just never stop, never give up. If you're here watching this video, I guess the takeaway is that the obstacle is the way. I'm a very big man. I'm a very big believer of the Stoic sort of philosophy there. The obstacle is the way. Embrace the dark roads, the dark chapters of your life, because they are the ones that really are life-changing. You don't learn anything when times are easy. You don't learn anything when everything goes your way. You don't grow. You don't develop as a person. Tough times are what's going to build you into the man or woman that you need to become. Life doesn't call the ready, life readies the called. I can tell you that each and every single moment of my life has been readying me for my calling. So stay tuned. Mark my words, if you're watching this video, I, Luke Morrison, will fucking make this happen, dude. I will find a way to make this work. In a year's time, in 3 years' time, I don't care how long it takes, I will be someone who is honest, who helps people, who lives a life of principle and discipline, and I'm going to help others. I'm going to help millions of people. That's my mission. Anyways, that's enough of me rambling. If you're going through some rainy times, stay at it. There is light at the end of the tunnel. There is sunshine at the end of the rainstorm. Just keep it on, guys. That's all I can tell you. Stay tough, stay hard, and keep it on. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.